Righto, let's talk about tuning very briefly. Now, the best way you can tune a guitar is get one of those electronic tuners, plug it in, or sit it next to your guitar, play it, and tune it up to that electronic tuner. That's the best way you can do it when you're first starting, because you don't know what the sounds of the notes sound like. Okay, so when you buy a tuner at the shop, get them to tune your guitar for you. Take it in there and say, look, I want to buy a tuner, but you've got to tune it for me and show me how to use it. Okay, and then you go home and you'll go out of tune and you'll go, oh, you'll make some mistakes, you may snap a couple of strings or whatever. It's all part of it. Just take it back to the shop where you got the tuner and say, look, I haven't worked it out. It might take you like 5 or 6 goes before you can actually work it out. Don't worry about that. Just keep taking it back, get them to show you, and then it's a good idea just to, once you've got it in tune, tune her up every day, even if it's only out a little bit. At least that'll give you practice of actually using your tuner. But there's a way to tune it by ear, which I'll show you right now. You can learn it, but I'd reckon you're better off using those tuners at first. But this is how you do it, right? You go to your 5th fret, okay, and you're pressing down the 6th string. Now the strings are numbered, right? 6 is your fattest one, 1 is your skinny one, right? So go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or E, A, D, G, B, E is the name of them. So you're at your 5th fret, pressing down your 6th string at the 5th fret, you're hitting that, right? Then you hit the next one, the A string open. They've got to sound the same, okay? Now always tune from down to up. So if I knock that A string out of tune a bit, I'll tune it down. Then when I hit that one, I bring it up until they start to sound the same. That's pretty good. And another way is to do a harmonic where you lightly press above the bar on the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th fret bar, and it gets a chime sound. Then on the 7th one you hit the A string, and they've got to sound the same. So if I do it, drop that A down a bit, and then bring it up, okay, till it sounds the same. Now, sounds come in waves, right? So they look like this, okay? They're going wow, 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 and that's the sound you'll hear if they're out of tune. If you've got two going at the same time, they sort of go wow, 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 and as they're coming into tune, they go faster. Wow, 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 and then you can't hear it. It's like watching one of those doctor shows with the heartbeat, and then an old mate dies and he goes flatline. That's what it's like. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, and then you know you've got it in tune when they're both, you can't hear the wah, 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 wah difference, alright? That's how you do it. Anyway, so tuning in your A string, it's 5th fret, and you move it down to the next one, do the same thing. Next one, same thing. Then the next one's a little bit different, and you do it at the 4th fret. So that's your G string at the 4th fret, hitting it closed, hitting the B string open. Okay, that's the only different one. Then you go back to the 5th fret for the last one. See, that's a bit out. That's better. So that's how you tune it manually. But like I said, get yourself one of those electronic tuners and save yourself a lot of trouble at the start. Keeping your guitar in tune is the biggest thing you can do to improve your playing when you're just starting, okay? If it ain't in tune, it's going to sound like a cat getting its nuts cut out with a rusty butter knife. That's how bad you're going to sound, okay? You don't want to sound like that. You want to sound good. So get yourself one of those tuners. Another thing you can get is one of these things over here. I'll just grab it. Right, this is a metronome, okay? This is like an old-fashioned wooden one. I like this one because they look pretty. But you can get the little electronic ones, or you can get a CD with some drum tracks on it. Matter of fact, if you go on over to AustralianGuitarLessons.com and sign up for free lessons for a year, there's a whole heap of free downloads and stuff on that site, but I'm not going to give you anything unless you give me your email address, and then I'll send them to you every week for a year, plus a whole heap of tips and all that sort of stuff as well. It's a whole heap of free stuff you can get over there, AustralianGuitarLessons.com. You want to get over there and have a look at that. But anyway, there's your metronome. So what happens, you set him going. Oh, going a bit silly there. Let's get him going. And that keeps the time for you. Just goes ding, ding, and there's a button where it'll go ding. he goes. Now if that doesn't drive you mental, I don't know what does. I don't use it very much. I should, but I don't. I did when I started. I don't tend to do it now. Because I done got the rhythm, boy. I done got the rhythm. So that's okay. So anyway, get a metronome. Either get one of these wooden ones like that. They'll probably set you back about $100. 60 to $100, something like that. Or get electronic ones for like 10, $20. Or get a CD with drum tracks on it. Or go over to AustralianGuitarLessons.com. Sign up for my lessons for a year. And I'll give you a whole heap of free stuff that'll help you right out. Pretty good, eh? Alright, yeah, that's it for tuning. Big tip, get yourself a tuner.